Hi, today I'm gonna test the mopping functionality of the Alfawise A6 as well as the virtual wall here. I'll first show you the mop here. This is the mop and the bracket here. As you can see, this mop also integrates the water tank here. To put water, you just open this flap here, and let's pour in some water. I'll be using distilled water to prevent any watermarks on the floor, and I'll be pouring some water here, just a little bit. And I'll also be testing the virtual wall here, just to give you an idea how it would work. And I put in some water here, just enough for this demonstration. Let me put in some more, and we will see how this robot will function with the mop attached. And let me just put this aside and just show you the virtual wall. This is the virtual wall. I'll be putting it on the side near the bed, just to show you how it works. This is where the infrared signal comes out, and it has a range of around 10 feet according to the manual. And I'll be turning it on right now. This is the switch of the virtual wall, and I'll be right back. I'll just attach the mop here, just to show you how it's done. And this is the mop here. I'll place it over. There are two holes here. This is where the posts will align, and it is what will hold the bracket in place. And you can use the vacuum and the mop at the same time. Let me just set up the area for this demonstration, and I'll be right back. Hi, I have the robot set up in the virtual wall over there. The virtual wall is where I'm pointing at, over there on my left. And this robot should not go over those row of boxes over there. And I'll be testing the robot with the vacuum motor on and with the vacuum motor off, just to show you. And let me just turn on the robot right now. And right now the vacuum motor is on. And let me just turn off the vacuum rope, the motor of the vacuum. And now the vacuum motor is off. I have the remote here, and this remote and this button here turns on and turns off and on the vacuum motor. And I'll turn on the vacuum motor again. And you'll hear that the vacuum is on again. And this is a unique feature of this robot. And you can use it to wet mop and vacuum at the same time, if you're pressed for time. If you want both of these features to use both of these features at the same time, this is a useful. This robot has that feature. The iLife does not have this feature. You can use it to. The X5 can be used to dry mop and vacuum at the same time, but not wet mop and vacuum at the same time. So this feature is unique with this robot. And it has the same cleaning pattern when it vacuums and mops. It has basically the same cleaning pattern. You can see against the light that you'll see that the mop is already damp, so it's doing its work right now. This would be better suited on tile. You can fill the tank with some cleaning solution and water. And run this. And you'll see that it's avoiding the area over there where I'm pointing at. It's avoiding that area. And it has a 10-foot. The signal has a range of 10 feet. So it's quite a bit. It's quite a lot. Let me just show you the floor again. It's against the light. You can see that it's wet. It's damp. Again, if you have any questions about the the Alfawise A6, just hit me up in the comments section below. I'll be happy to answer them.